The projects again. Enter your first project. Let's go to projects again. Let's go to call flows now. And let's create a new call flow by clicking on add call flow. We will name this menu test. Click on save and then go to designer. The menu step is the second one on the toolbar here. Just press on it and let's enter an explanation. Let's write something like this. For options, we will write something like this. Invalid is a message that will be played to the user when the option he selected is not a valid one. So let's write something like this. So basically the way this works is when the user enters into the step, which is the first one in our case, he will first hear the explanation message. So it'll start with this. After hearing that for one time, he will hear this message. This message will give him the options he can press. We will configure that in a minute. If he doesn't press any option, or the option he presses is a wrong one, he will hear this message after. And after hearing this message, he will hear again the options message. These two options configure that behavior. This means that Verboice will wait 5 seconds before repeating the options if the user didn't enter anything, and it'll try 3 times to explain the user what he needs to press. After that, we can simply hang up. Here you can configure what you want Verboice to do after the user presses any of your options. So let's create one here, a second one here, and a third one here. For the 3 of them, we want just to play a message. Here you can see that Verboice has added the 3 options that we just entered here. You can change the numbers that you want the user to press to go to each of the options. We'll keep 1, 2, 3 to be consistent with the options that we explained here. We can now go to play and enter a message for hygiene. Wash your hands with warm water and soap for at least 20 seconds before and after handling food, and after using the bathroom or changing diapers. The second option was about nutrition. So for this option here, we'll enter a nutrition tip. Make half your plate fruits and vegetables. Eat a variety of vegetables, especially dark green, red and orange vegetables plus beans and peas. The third option was about exercise. So let's add a tip here for exercising. You don't need to get all your exercise at one time. 10 minutes morning, noon and night can give you much of the same benefits as 30 minutes all at once. And now we're done. We can decide what we want Verboice to do after each of these messages. One option would be to just simply hang up, and you do that by pressing on Add New Step and selecting Hang Up from here. But you could also want the user to go back to the menu so he can listen to other tapes as well. You could do that by pressing Add New Step here and using the link option. The link option allows you to select a step, and we want this link to go to menu, so we'll just select the menu here. To make it easier to understand your flow, you can rename the steps at any time. So we could go here and say that this was about hygiene, so we'll name it hygiene. This was about nutrition, and this was about exercise. That makes it easy to understand how the flow is working. Always remember to click save after you've been working for a few minutes.